Yeah. The bad one, for example, if you use all Healy to do the resonance analysis, you will get your top 5. If among your top 5, it appear bioenergetic defense, and you go to the bioenergetic defense and you do the secondary analysis, and if planets appear in one of the top 5 here, it means that you actually do get influenced by the planetary system. All right. So this one that you see over here under planets, this is quite a recent one. Okay. So one of my clients actually have 80% for planets, which is very, very high. Usually, if you see the secondary analysis, 60%, it is considered high. 60% means you would have symptoms already. All right. So this is 80%. That means the biofield of that person is highly disturbed by the planetary movement. Okay. Now, okay, so as long as you see if it's 57, 58 and all that, I would count it as the biofield of that person is being disturbed by the planetary movement. Okay, so these are the planets in terms of the distance from planet Earth. The moon is not shown here. So the Earth and ourselves as organisms that live in planet Earth, we are affected by the nearby planets. Okay, yeah. So you will find that I don't mention Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto because they are smaller and they are further away. Okay, now, as I was looking for information and confirmation, I find that there is large variation of information from different sources. Okay, they will say, one source will say, okay, Jupiter affect these areas. Another source will say Jupiter affect some other areas, and I cannot find any alignment, okay, most of the time. So I decided to use this article because this is a published article. The rest are articles from the internet, and I do not quite trust. I don't know whether I can trust those sources. So I decided to pick this. All right. This is actually published in the International Journal of Ayurveda and Pharma Research. You can download and read the article by yourself, okay, on your own for more information. So the human being and the universal planetary system, we are actually communicating all the time, okay? And we influence and affect one another. So whatever that happens here, all the planets are actually represented in the universe of the human body, okay? Now, how are they represented? So don't have to memorize this. You just take a screenshot of this. You can refer later on, or best go and read the articles because there will be more explanation within the article. Okay, so over here, they will talk about the sun. So you read across, yeah? So the sun, okay, if you're affected by the solar radiation and the field of the sun, okay, it affects your head, your cardiovascular, your heart, okay, your fat distribution, your eye, and your heart chakra. So you read across like this. So if you're affected by the moon, okay, so the moon, that means it's a monthly cycle. So these are the body parts. So you read across. You may not have all the symptoms. So it depends on which part of the body is weakest, okay, or weak in terms of the field. So that is the part that will be experiencing more temporary disturbance during a certain cycle of the moon. Yeah, okay. So you can refer to this. Now, how do you know when Mars or Mercury or Jupiter or Venus or Saturn is affecting you? So this you will have to check with the astrology chart, okay? It's too complex, so I'm not going in that direction. I do follow and read certain astrologists who are good at explaining. So I follow certain individuals, certain astrologists to actually find out what is happening every month. Yeah. So they will explain and they will talk. Okay, this month is which planet? That month is what? Okay, then they will have to look at your birth chart, and then based on what planets, with the day you're born, what planets is there and what planets is missing, each of us will be affected differently. So sometimes the planet actually help you in your life and in your health. Some planets actually is causing disturbance and weakens you. Okay, so it's a very complex system over here. All right. Yeah. So my concern is if you feel that certain parts of your body are not feeling well and it's temporary, okay, you will find that, okay, some of the old issues may appear for a few days and then after that it disappear, okay, or don't get too worried, too concerned straight away. It might just be a temporary disturbance, okay? Yeah. All right, so you can screenshot the chart and refer to it, all right? So Rahu, Ketu, these two are not actual planets, so not to worry about all this, okay? So just know, the main thing is just know that our body, our organs can actually be affected by the planets. So you don't have to go very, very complicated, okay? You just have to do your regular all-Healy scan analysis, okay? See if bioenergetic defense appear, then you do the secondary scan and see whether planets appear in the secondary 5 and see whether the percentage is high or low. If the percentage is low, you can ignore it. But if the percentage is 58% or higher, don't ignore it. Okay, so you can actually go to this particular program and use these planets here to nullify or to harmonize your field so that you can restore your field again. All right. So we are affected by the planets because of the gravitational pull, because of the electromagnetic field that is generated by planets, especially the huge planets. And some planets actually radiate, okay? They have harmful radiation or very strong radiation, especially the sun, that can actually disturb or affect us. All right. So the main thing is there is no need to go into astrology. To me, I find it very, very easy to just use the Healy resonance analysis to tell me what's going on. Okay, so only when it shows in my chart, okay, in my analysis, if I'm curious, I would then go and refer and just to, eavesdrop and see which is the planet that is, causing the disturbance to me. All right, so it can be full moon. So if something happens, you look at the lunar calendar. So on the 1st and on the 15th of the lunar calendar, when you have the full moon, plus minus 3 days, okay, if your sleep is disturbed, if your mood, you have a lot of emotions, your mood go crazy, or some pain from the past reappear again, it might just be the moon, okay? Or when big planets go rotate backwards, so that's where they can cause the disturbance to us.